When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. You have to do your own growing, no matter how tall your grandfather was. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live up to what light I have. That some achieve great success is proof to all that others can achieve it as well. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing. I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me, and I didn't have the heart to let him down. The probability that we may fall in the struggle ought not to deter us from the support of a cause we believe to be just. It shall not deter me. If you would win a man to your cause, first convince him that you are his sincere friend. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to success is more important than any other thing. I have a congenital aversion to failure. The greatest fine art of the future will be the making of a comfortable living from a small piece of land. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Folks are usually about as happy as they make their minds up to be. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. Character is like a tree and reputation its shadow. The shadow is what we think it is, and the tree is the real thing. I laugh because I must not cry. That is all. That is all. The better part of one's life consists of his friendships. It's not me who can't keep a secret. It's the people I tell that can't. You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all of the people some of the time. But you cannot fool all of the people all of the time. If I were two-faced, would I be wearing this one? I can see how it might be possible for a man to look down upon the earth and be an atheist, but I cannot conceive how a man could look up into the heavens and say there is no God. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. Nothing valuable can be lost by taking time. What kills a skunk is the publicity it gives itself. Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? It has been my experience that folks who have no vices have very few virtues. To ease another's heartache is to forget one's own. When I do good, I feel good. When I do bad, I feel bad. That's my religion. Whatever you are, be a good one. Those who write clearly have readers. Those who write obscurely have commentators. Every head should be cultivated. You cannot build character and courage by taking away people's initiative and independence. Books serve to show a man that those original thoughts of his aren't very new after all. Education does not mean teaching people what they do not know. It means teaching them to behave as they do not behave. My mind is like a piece of steel, very hard to scratch anything on it, and almost impossible after you get it there to rub it out. I will prepare, and someday my chance will come. A capacity and taste for reading gives access to whatever has already been discovered by others. Get books, sit yourself down anywhere, and go to reading them yourself. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. I am a firm believer in the people. If given the truth, they can be depended upon to meet any national crisis. The great point is to bring them the real facts and beer. I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. All I have learned, I learned from books. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. My best friend is a person who will give me a book I have not read. I am slow to learn and slow to forget that which I have learned. I want it said of me by those who knew me best that I always plucked a thistle and planted a flower where I thought a flower would grow. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. Tact, the ability to describe others as they see themselves. Be with a leader when he is right. Stay with him when he is still right, but leave him when he is wrong. You can tell the greatness of a man by what makes him angry. You cannot help people permanently by doing for them what they could and should do for themselves. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. When I'm getting ready to reason with a man, I spend 1/3 of my time thinking about myself and what I am going to say, and 2/3 thinking about him and what he is going to say. You can't make a weak man strong by making a strong man weak. My concern is not whether God is on our side. My greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. I am a slow walker, but I never walk back.